Well, with Asian cuisine being one of the healthiest cuisines worldwide, this recipe not only features the taste of Asia, but it also serves as a unique way to prepare a favorite. Now, served with Clover's Manhattan iced tea, these quick and easy green tea noodles with sticky sweet chili chicken makes a delicious lunch or dinner. And here to take us through this amazing recipe is the one and only Jamie Lee Domberg. I mean, you've traveled all over the world, being on the cruise ships. Asian food, what's always been your take?
I've never been to Asia, but I do love Asian food. I'm actually trying to find like the best ramen noodle bowl in Cape Town, so I'm actually on a hunt for that. If you do have any suggestions, let me know. But for now, I'm going to be doing it myself because I like flavors. I love chili. Are you a chili girl?
Love chili.
There we go. So we're going to start with our broth first. So we're going to have our chicken broth is going to go into our pot over here. Ooh, oopsie. And that is going to be a nice little thick sauce. Some garlic and ginger is going to go in as well.
And those are such key ingredients.
Garlic and ginger in Asian cuisine
just builds the flavor.
Definitely, and some good like seasoning as well. Salt and pepper also is your friend when it comes to Asian cuisine, and then some chili as well. So that's going to be on the boil. Let me just put that on, and there we go. There we go. So that's going to be a nice bit of a simmer. And then once that gets to a nice boil, you're going to add your green tea. So 1 cup of green tea, and then our egg noodles is going to go into the pot as well. But I'm going to let that simmer for a bit, okay?
So you're cooking the noodles in the chicken broth with the spices you've added, or, you know, the garlic and the ginger, and then as well as the green tea.
Yes, that's going to infuse all of those beautiful flavors in that. And then we're going to go into our chunky vegetables. Now, of course, you can use any vegetables that you like. We're going to be using broccoli for this one. So in our pan, just some nice olive oil. Gonna go in there.
You're so gentle with the olive oil. I just like click.
I tried it, but I have such a heavy hand that I'm so scared that I'll just like throw too much olive oil in and then you can't take it out. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put some of your broccoli stems in there. Do you like your broccoli nice and crunchy?
I love my veggies crunchy, and that for me is the best and probably the base of any good Asian dish is the vegetables need to still have a crunch. No one wants soggy, flavorless veggies, not at all. And something that's also quite interesting is reducing the broth with all the ingredients added allows for the broth to deepen in flavor, giving it that balance and intensity that Asian flavors are known for.
Definitely.
Look how that broccoli just brightens up.
Right. I'm just trying to put the pan on a bit higher for that broth. But then once you're done with this, obviously you're going to sear it to the way you want it. If you want a nice little char on this broccoli, you can do that as well. And then in the same pan is what we're going to do our chicken in, okay? So our broccoli's...
I feel like you're doing all the work. Let me help you here. So we've obviously got our chicken.
Yeah, so that was cut in cubes already. So that's going to go in to that same pan. And get that nice sear. So you want it nice and golden brown. So just get some flavor on that.
And then when do you add your sauces?
Okay, so once it's golden brown, because obviously that is quite a sweet, sticky sauce, and it's going to burn the chicken if you put it on too soon. Just wait till there's a nice little golden brown flavor or golden brown sear to the chicken, and that's when you're going to add that. So I think that looks perfect for our egg noodles. So very important, egg noodles is going into the pot as well. That's about 240 grams of egg noodles. And then, of course, our cup of green tea.
Obviously, you don't want to add the tea bag.
I mean, if I would not recommend that, but if you wanted to do that, you can certainly do that. And that's just going to boil until your noodles are, again, done. There we go.
So this is the mistake I always do. I marinate my chicken into the sauce. And you're right, that's what there's a bit of a sweetness to it, and that's why my chicken ends up burning.
Yes,
or it looks like it's burnt.
It looks like it's burnt, and then the chicken's not cooked right through the middle, and the salmonella and all of that stuff. We don't want that. So we want to make sure that your chicken is cooked through before you add any of the sauces and the chili. Because what happens is if you put the chili in too early as well, it's going to burn, and then you're just going to be tasting chili throughout that. And I mean, we work so hard to get that flavors infused in the dish. We don't want to spoil it with adding too much chili too early or adding that sticky sauce too early as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to pour us some of our Clover Manhattan iced tea. We're going for the peach flavor today. You know, this has always been a favorite of mine, peach flavor iced tea.
I'm trying all the flavors today. After my workout, I tried the lemon, and now we're going to do the peach. Okay, so for TV purposes, this is golden brown. You are now going to add in your
I don't know if you do that. Like when you serve someone something to drink, it needs to be like equal measure.
Are you that person?
I'm that person. I try and get it like as equal as possible, and then so it is slightly unbalanced. So I'll give you the one that's got more in it.
You can actually see that you have siblings, because I can imagine you guys all standing there like just measuring.
My dad always said, "Dealer is die stealer." So when we had to split something, the person splits chooses last. So that if you split it unevenly, yeah. So I poured, so now you have to pick the glass first.
Got it. I love that. I'm going to incorporate that rule into our family as well, because the person usually pouring it, the person who pours usually is pouring themselves so much that you get the last little. And then we all scream, company, company. Okay, so as you can see, the chicken is looking beautiful over there. Some nice flavors coming from that. You're going to go back in with that broccoli.
I'm just here for the colors that I'm seeing on that plate.
Here you go.
And of course, you can play around with the veggies like Jamie mentioned earlier. We're using broccoli. Really go wild with maybe some peppers if you love your, some carrots in there.
Bell peppers, ooh.
Just different colors. Go for the yellow, green, red.
A rainbow bowl if you want to. Also, I'm just realizing now, I'm frying over this chili and I'm standing over it and I'm just inhaling chili and I'm like trying not to cough right now. But yeah, that's basically it. So once you're done, once the noodles are cooked down, you can just then again assemble it into the bowl, add your veg and add your chicken on top. If you want, you can use some of that broth as well just to create that rawness at the bottom. And that's how simple it is.
So of course we made the chicken version, but you can turn this recipe into a vegetarian substitute. The chicken stock for some vegetable stock. Instead of chicken, you can actually use some mushrooms or even tofu, which is incredible. So there you have a great Asian-inspired dish for your Tuesday. If you want to get your hands on this recipe, it is available on our website, expressoshow.com.
Oh, don't me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.